I don't care whether you're left, right, conservative, Democrat, anybody who I meet and associate with that can look at that video of what happened to that woman in Minneapolis getting shot by an ICE agent. They can watch that video and still come out of it with that stupid ass line saying, well, that's what happens. Maybe if you just complied. These people are the worst. They're not worth having a conversation with. I was in the military for 6 years, and one of the deployments that I had to do for the longest period of time was Border Patrol. And for those who don't know, they have very similar rules of engagement when it comes to ICE officers. Regardless of even your opinion over the fact of, well, he drove a car at her, that whole entire process of them trying to open her door, trying to detain her was completely illegal, so that is completely irrelevant. If a police officer just broke into your house and then framed it later like they had some probable cause that didn't exist, and then you as a reaction shot them thinking they're an intruder, that can be a similar situation here. But let's not excuse the fact that this woman wasn't driving at this officer. And even if you want to give that brain dead opinion that, oh my God, he was scared for his life, even though he was standing to the left of the vehicle when he started firing 2 more shots. Reality is, he's the trained professional in this situation, and she's a middle-aged woman being surrounded by ICE officers who are trying to break into her car. I think it's a reasonable reaction to back up and then try to drive away. The first thing that man did was grab his weapon. He wanted to do that. And anybody, I don't care what political stance you have, who really comes online saying that line of like, well, shouldn't have drove, should have just complied. These are the same guy, like older millennial, who makes the same type of videos, but then when older millennial got arrested, he's pissed his pants trying to resist arrest. These are the same people that on January 6th, when they're getting told what to do, they don't want to listen and they're breaking into buildings. And then when a woman gets killed doing that, they're just an innocent woman who is a patriot trying to stand up for her rights. This is the same type of energy as if somebody came up to you and you guys were having some type of argument, and maybe the guy lightly bumped into you, and then you thought, oh, he touched me, so I can shoot him. And everybody around you was like, yeah, totally justified. You shouldn't have pushed him. Two things can be true at the same time. Maybe in a perfect world, yes, she gets out of the car, she listens, even though legally speaking, she has no reason to even be detained in the first place. Also, that can be true that that officer, 2 billion %, wanted to assert his power, wanted to show who was boss in that situation, and he wanted to shoot that woman. Because I don't care where you politically stand, if you can watch that video and really come back and say, yep, that was the correct way to handle that situation. There was nothing he could have done. Those people are not able to have a constructive piece of conversation about anything regarding their party, because they will never hold their party accountable. It doesn't matter how much corruption is shown on their side. It doesn't matter how much evidence on the Epstein files there is. It doesn't matter if there's video evidence of a live murder. They will sit there and say whatever they need to do to not just admit that they are racist, they are homophobic, they are whatever they want to be. The moral of the story is, regardless of your political stance, if you watch that video back and you see anything besides somebody getting murdered, then you are too far gone. But that's just my opinion. But hey, what do you think?